Poor Azrael. He gave me that whole big speech last time, only to watch me immediately turn around and go canvas the world to try to find the rest of the power-ups that I possibly could. Hey, I just got the Abyssal Chain last time. I wanted to see if I could at least, make an attempt for 100%. I don't think it's going to happen, but hey, I got all three of the top hat guy fights, so that's cool. Well, anyway, now time to do this for real. It seems pretty clear that there are 3 areas to go to draw power from this chain. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, right?
You must find some way to draw power to this chamber.
Or draw power to this chamber. And then, I guess, he's gonna do something to help me fight Straga. Ah, poor Ward, just the errand boy for one character after another. I mean, finally got done with Samael, and now we're helping out angels. Ah, well. At least it's gonna be quite the different area, I'm gonna think. Because like I was saying last time, this is the first, demonically created structure as far as I know. Everything else has been identifiable as some kind of, I don't know, former human building transformed into, a nest of demons. Although we did get, the, Can I just shoot this here? No, I didn't think so. Transformed into, a nest of demons, with the exception of maybe the stuff in the desert, and that's just because... Really? Okay, fine then. And that was kind of slapped together. This is... Yeah, it does look like a Doom level, which is kind of exactly what I was thinking of. And, speaking of exactly what I was thinking of, I knew these things are going to be some sort of power-up. I'm guessing that this is going to be... I don't really know if this is going to be the last dungeon, or if there's going to be, a part 2 to the Black Throne, where I... There's going to be, a part 2 to the Black Throne, or if I'm just going to immediately go into the fight against the Destroyer when it comes to... after I beat Straga. Okay. Ignore what I was doing last time. I just didn't realize that, a door opens up, in front of you over there. But, it's... I don't know. It blended in with the wall very well. What can I say? I still play video games on the internet. That's just kind of how it goes sometimes now, isn't it? All right. Yep, and then I do believe that it's yeah, if I just hit this crystal specifically. Yeah. I don't know why. I just thought the crystals did the exact same thing. What can I even say? Anyway, let's continue on here. Puzzles, man. I mean, it's this is not the most difficult or anything. I just got hung up on some of the easiest stuff that you possibly could. I'm sure that it's only going to get worse as I figure out exactly what those things do. Because those are the only, I guess, power-up, except for maybe those ethereal anvil type of characters that I don't really know what exactly they do right now. Something, I assume, but it's I'm not quite sure what... we've kind of covered the various power-ups that I could recognize just on sight. This is obviously a hook shot, for example, and... the big crystals, you're going to get something to destroy them. This sort of thing, not as sure about. So, I don't know. All right, then I'm going to guess it's probably just as simple as... Well, can I hit it from this distance? No. I can probably mess around with this, though, right? I gotta say, kind of clever. Getting a lot of usage out of one basic... one basic wall full of platforms suddenly turns into a whole bunch of... a tight little puzzle like that. Alright, then can I just go right backwards then? Yeah, should be fine. You only change one wall at a time, it seems, so that's good. Alright, let's continue on here. Is that supposed to be what it looks like outside, or is this a gigantic forge or something? Because... I don't know. It's strange to see that it's just pure orange whenever you look out one of what might be a window. Some generic jobber enemy, at last. No, I guess they're just very fancy orange-colored windows. I don't know why I'm getting hung up on that, but whatever, it's fine. Let's just get on with this here. I guess I can't really say it's surprising either to see that it's like I am... Oh, that's interesting. I guess I can't really say it's surprising either to see that I am going to be actually going to some of the floating towers hanging around here. I mean, they were a pretty notable part of the whole look of the tower. It's... Ah, okay. And did this do anything? Yes, it just changed the third one over there. Okay. Oh, wait, was it just as simple as seeing that the third one there wasn't lined up correctly? I did. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Whatever. That works for me, I guess. Yeah, I didn't complete the puzzle. There you go. That was how you complete the puzzle, by completing the puzzle. Tautology if I ever heard one, but what can I say? That's exactly what happened. All right, then. This definitely looks like I'm about to go into a boss fight. Well, at least I'm getting all my health back, because that was sort of a concern there for a second. I think I might have one more health dealy, whatever they're called, life crystal, but that's not really enough to completely fill up my bar most of the time. Well, I'll take a guess and say that it's probably another one of those enemies that I fought before, except... Oh, no! Here I am. But, yeah. I was going to say just more of them, but now we're going a little bit harder than that. Should be interesting. I mean, it'll be interesting for me. Or, well, actually, I don't know. I mean, when you're going into Red Demon mode, it just seems to be that you just kind of mash your basic combo, because you're completely invincible and everything. You can use, like, the Scythe or Gauntlet to get a couple extra moves, but aside from that, it's not really anything very, like, tremendously interesting combat-wise. I compared it before to sort of an I win button, and I think that still remains true. You know, let's go for the big swing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I've also gotten, you know, starting this episode out, I did get all the rest of the upgrades that I possibly could from Volgrim. So hopefully I'm a little bit more powerful, even more so than I was before, but it's kind of hard to say. Considering War is already incredibly powerful. He does not have too much trouble fighting the armies of hell. Mostly. I mean, if they actually really ganged up on him, certainly it would be a little bit different of a story, but individual demons, no problem at all. I still say before that it's like the start of the game. Even if he is supposed to be one of the, you know, even if he certainly was cleaving his way through both angels and demons pretty easily, it's like, still, he was only one guy sent to one city on Earth. So, I don't know, he's powerful, but he's not, I don't know if he's really so powerful as to be like the first and last line of defense for the Council. Especially because a lot of his power really comes from the demon form, the chaos form, which does seem to be one that, something that he did not have prior to this. Still sort of a plot point that I'm sure we're going to get a little bit more on as I kind of come up to the end of the game here. I mean, do know that it is a separate character, at least according to Top Hat Guy, so maybe that's why he got the call, because he got possessed by a demon in some way or another. Oh, is that just the upgrade right there? Sure, why not? A little bit earlier than I thought it was going to be. Gotcha. The Voidwalker. Again, a very Warcrafty type of name. Arcane Relic, create a shard, greatly increases. So it's like it'll be a normal... So I can go with like a normal portal, or I can go with a super charged portal? Or do I actually go into the... Or do I have to hit one, then the other? That's probably it. Is there a second one here? It is even orange and blue. That's silly. But anyway. Oh, press LT. All right. Sure. Create a charge portal to greatly increase. And the question is then, how much do I really have to charge it up? I guess not too much. It seems like it's just kind of like a well, let's take a look. Like, what does it look like when I just have like a regular charge? Just because I'm curious. Okay, just like bam and bam. Now I'll know the difference. Yeah, it's just a little tiny hop. Okay. And then if you just go walk back on the portal again, it will send you right back. So I do have to kind of watch out for that in case I don't charge things up as much as I should be doing. Ah, well, in the meantime, is there anything that I'm looking at here before I start trying to figure out how to leave? I mean, it seems pretty easy, right? You just gotta get, and then big charge, right? No, not quite. Can never be that easy now, can it? Ah, it's because it's up there. Very clever, THQ. I saw through your clever puzzling. Oh. I guess I probably actually want it here then, right? And one more. Okay, well, this is going to be interesting. I suppose it's really just going to be about looking around for every single portal location that I possibly can and then making the most out of it. There is also one more portal that I do know. Oh, I can't leave just yet now, can I? I know there is also one more portal location, like, kind of on the regular map, but it would have to be one really, really good. Do I just, like, hit it here? No, of course not. It would have to be like one really, really good prize for that to really make me want to go do it, I gotta say. Because it does sort of seem like it's just the one thing that I know about, really. So, yeah. And now it's time to cut around once again. Oh, I see. There's a portal up here near the chest. That wasn't just a little extra bonus chest, now was it? Okay. So there and there. And you thought that, like, all of that, those references to, like, Valve playtesting and everything, we're not going to have a payoff. And here we are. So, now, the real question is going to be, what am I doing to... Well, first off, it's like, where was that portal that I just hit to get over here in the first place? Because it does seem like I'm going to be using a bomb in one way or another right now. Oh, wait, this just sends me right over to... Huh? Oh, that just sent me right over... Oh, okay. That's... Yeah, I was wondering what happened to the portal there for a second. I didn't realize that it just kind of flew upwards. That would explain the wacky shenanigans that just happened there. Yeah, get up there. Don't accidentally fall because the camera is kind of weird. Okay, so I guess if I hit any sort of button, I should be looking to see if the... Now, I'll deal with you guys later. What was that even? Finding glitches every single one of these episodes, I feel like. I just dashed forward, and then suddenly I got a moon jump for some reason. I think it might have been because it was trying to do one of the instant death moves, but it was weird nonetheless. Yeah, so anytime I hit a button, I guess I'm going to have to be looking around for a portal kind of... just switching locations, because that seems to be the name of the game right now. Okay. What does that even mean? At least they're very generous with the chests. Of course, throughout the entire game, it's been like that, so no surprise there. I mean, okay, so just do that. Do big hit, and maybe the idea is supposed to be that I'm going to smash through that? No. Maybe I want to do big jump from here? I said maybe I want to do big jump from here and not get sucked into the portal somehow? Right, LT, LT. I keep forgetting what the actual buttons are that I'm supposed to be pressing right now. As you know, the tutorials, everything I learn in tutorials immediately leave my mind like water off a duck's back. That's interesting. Big portals. Oh, it is an enemy. Okay. I thought it was going to be a puzzle element. No, it wasn't jump on top of it. I don't know. It seemed like it should be jump on top of it. I'm going to try that one again, actually. Yeah, okay. I can see something on its head, but it's not clear what it is. Oh. Demons and high technology. Ever since we got like the cyber demon in Doom, I feel like that's been a pretty consistent type of archetype. Or even before that. I'm not, I can't really say. It's like I'm sure there's probably more examples of that in history. Oh no, now you're covering the portal. Oh no. It does make me wonder if it's like it... Okay, man, that thing really does some damage, doesn't it? Right, right. No, jump right back in there, please. And... Perspective was getting me a little bit, but I got it. I want to say, you know... ooh, there we go. Yep. Rule of threes. Okay. So it's a soul ball shooting a soul laser. And I'm going to guess right now that probably means that it's... Oh, wait, no. Unless... that it's going to, as soon as I can get it back to... Yeah, no, okay. Gotta stop accidentally getting my way into the portal. Okay, so I guess I gotta get this back to Azrael's chamber. Or actually, you know, maybe more specifically than that. Oh, I didn't charge it up enough. It is very generous with the hitbox to actually enter those portals. I'll give him that, but it is kind of messing me up a little bit here. Or I just got to use them to hit doors, it seems like. Okay, so there, and then there. Well, that's one way to get rid of a door, I suppose. Anyway, I hope I get some sort of health item soon. Yeah, not looking too good on that. I thought I had at least one more, but it does not actually look like it at this point. Well, hey, continuing from last checkpoint does. No, wait, no. What you want to do is you want to get rid of one of the portals, and then... Yeah, okay. Yeah, because otherwise it's like, it doesn't really work out in the way that you want it to now, does it? Well, hey, at least just, like, jump back and forth is a pretty effective way to go between the last portal that you use and all that. Now, then, what I want to do is I want to... Can I... Like, how generous is this to get rid of that? It's, like, just barely not enough that I can... Okay, fine. Hit that. Go down here. Cancel that. And now it'll work out in the way that I want it to. Okay, yeah. It's because otherwise it just goes with like whatever you know, last in, first out. First out, that whatever. You know how it works. And is this now just charged with souls, I guess? Oh, yes, absolutely. That is exactly how it works. And then if I remember correctly... Yep. Okay. It took me a second to start to get the hang of the puzzle, but I do think that I have it now. Maybe I should have left some of those health chests for me to use before... getting too trigger happy with opening them. Well, it's a good thing you guys aren't. Hey, if War's not going to be doing the one-liners, I will. It's been kind of consistent throughout this entire playthrough now, hasn't it? All right. Now it's got to only be like 2 more hits here. Maybe if I do like the big swing and completely whiff it? That was kind of weird. Oh boy. Serious problems are starting to happen here. If I can actually nail this though. No. And I got the instant kill move right there too. Oh, well, it's fine. Because like I said, you at least... I guess you don't get a full health up, but you do get a pretty big chunk of your health back for doing that. Alright, maybe I should try fighting these guys legitimately. See exactly what these fights look like when you're not just going full-on chaos form, which I think is the last 3 times that I've done it. There are some rough customers, though. I mean, it's basically the just an improved form of the skull-headed like characters before, as far as I can tell. But they really do take a beating, don't they? I mean, it might just, like, in lore, it might be that they, like, literally are these skull-headed characters. But, like, yeah, you know, they're like the super form of them. Guess they have, like, demon abilities? Is there, like, some shenanigans I'm supposed to be doing with this? Oh, I guess that does actually turn them back... I guess that does actually turn them back to their non-ethereal form. Okay, I think I'm starting to get it now. That's probably also why I wasn't really doing a whole lot of damage to them despite being in Chaos form most of the time. Alright. Well, the lock-on is probably just the best way to... No? Yes? Alright, well, maybe it doesn't actually work like that. I don't know, I thought that would have been a clever use of the, like, or maybe I have to charge it up. No, it looks like, it doesn't actually work like that. Oh, that's too bad. Like I was saying, that would have been a clever use of the new ability. That's fine, though. And there we go. Either way, I kind of have the correct way to use it. And there is, like, nothing this actually does, is there? I mean, it is supposed to, like, do portals, but I don't know. It could be a multi-use type of tool. Why not? You can hit enemies with the Megaton Hammer in Zelda. Does a good amount of damage. Okay, you know what? I'm not... I've already... I don't want to continue to do this over and over. We'll just finish this one up right now. And this is actually kind of a tough battle comparatively. Yeah, it's me. I approach. Still, though, the ability for them to kind of just go ethereal constantly is making this a little bit tricky. If only Vulgrim had a refill station in here, I could at least try to get a couple more health crystals or something. Because as of right now, this is, like, honestly, surprisingly difficult. In a way that it hasn't really been for the rest of the game. All right. Oh, yeah, very close. All right. I think that instant death attacks should get me a little bit out. Just a little bit. That's really all I need. And then, maybe start going for, like, a gun. Oh, no, like right at the last second. Come on. The game is starting to really step up the difficulty. I kind of like it, but I don't really like the fact that it is because those enemies do go ethereal most of the time. Ah, well. I think that I'm just going to have to, like, see a couple more fights against them, you know, really start to get used to the whole... I jumped into a pit. Really start to get used to the whole, like, a parry timing on them and everything. Oh, it's because I got the wrong thing out. Oh, I guess that kind of replaced that. What do I want on, like, the abilities right now, I think is the question. Because this one I'm going to have, but I suppose the gun, all things considered, I haven't really been using a tremendous amount right now. So, unfortunately, sorry, old thing. Really nice of you to make that for me, but it's like, I need stuff to traverse around first. Right? You know, thinking about that, though, maybe the horn could actually be pretty good. I don't know if they can go ethereal if they are stunned from that. Something to think about. Well, either way, boy, I hope I get some health soon. Still took quite a beating trying to go for a lot of the parries against the ethereal ghost characters, whatever you'd call them. I don't really know. Oh, and that's why we got all of the circles around here, so that the ghost beams can go out. I got it now. Couldn't jump through them, so wasn't really clear as to why exactly you'd even... Actually, no, I do want this one to be up. So it wasn't really clear as to why exactly you even need them to be around here. I assumed it was going to be something with the new item that I was getting, but it's kind of impossible to tell what until now. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Sure. And then just gotta have it all perfectly lined up. Which actually shouldn't be too difficult at all, now that I have a basic understanding of how these things work. What can I say? I don't know. I don't have an excuse. Oh, the switch on the wall moves the wall. Wow, wacky crazy. All right, let's get out of here. Oh. I was thinking I was going to have to do one more portal, but there we go. Doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you would want to have happen.
Horseman, I never imagined that you would be my salvation. Hurry now, before Straga learns of your coming.
When I found you, you said the seventh seal was not broken. I've heard those words before. Abaddon said the same, right before he died.
All right, then. But yeah, it doesn't really seem like you'd want to have power coming into this room because, like, powering up the statues that have, like, big soul balls that would shoot directly at Azrael would be a bad idea, but, well, I suppose I don't really know how demon architecture works, so.
There is no time. The well of souls must be shut.
Not really too much to say. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would explain why the Destroyer was able to take on the armies of angels and everything like that. Just the ability to get the well of souls, all of the souls in the world at his disposal. I know from Vulgrim that that's kind of how demons gain their power, seemingly. So, no surprise there. It's like, that's kind of how he was doing it. Also, maybe something along the lines of getting War's assistance in the war effort. But just by having him be possessed by a demon would have certainly explained Chaos form. At least if I was going to guess. Alright, so. Now, obviously, it seems like what you're going to want to do is probably... Yeah, no, I get the redirect beams thing. Just trying to see where are the beams coming from. Because I didn't see no beams around here. So wait, am I just supposed to, like, you know, maybe do this? Oh, okay. Yeah, alright. I don't know, with all the electricity and everything around here, I was thinking it's like, this didn't really seem like something that you'd want to jump up on top of, but, well, I've been wrong before, certainly. What can I even say? Right now, the question becomes, where are those bombs at? Although I suppose it seems more likely that I just want to go into that door right now, if I possibly can. And that's where I'm going to be redirecting beams from, if it's going to be anywhere. Alright, well, what do we got for the next section? It has been, like I said, difficulty has been picking up, so... Ooh, fancy. Difficulty has been picking up, so it's going to be interesting to see what's about to be happening here. Well, first off, I might as well try it, even though... Oh, no, that did actually do something. I thought it was going to be, nah, nothing until you get the soul laser active. Of course. Well, these guys, I got no problem with. Watch me die to them anyway. Enemies with knees? Why, just ripe for the chopping. See, those flying enemies, the problem was that they didn't have knees. That's why War was like, I don't know how to deal with this. Also, I actually get like a little bit more health back here, too. They've been pretty generous with the chests otherwise, but I think that was because, you know, you were supposed to be using them as you were going backwards, not as you were going forward. when there weren't really too many enemies to be fighting. Good old classic elevator fight. I mean, you need... It is a video game staple, so no surprise that it's also appearing in here. That said, kind of expect a little bit more there. At the same time, though, what am I going to say? Hey, let's take 5 minutes, take another 5 minutes out of the footage. At least I hope. I hope I remember to cut that out. Of me just kind of like failing against some really tough enemies over and over for a while. So I guess each one of these sections has like different colors. Orange versus purple. Sure, why not? Okay. I mean, you might say bats. I say a bunch more health regain if I'm not going to be falling off if I'm going to be falling off into the soul abyss trying to do instant attacks on them. Yeah, this does not look very difficult, but I mean, you know, that's why you got the enemies here after all. Otherwise, it is just like follow the path. Okay, and then I can also and maybe just do this. But then, you know. Okay, fair enough. But then you don't really get the ability to go back on the platform if you're not fast about it. I see. Well, as long as I hit the oh, come on! Don't tease me like that by making it seem like I can get on there. Oh, okay. That works actually a lot better. Unfortunately, the unfortunate bit though is that I don't really have the ability to. The timer is not set is a global timer and not one that's set to when war dies, when you enter the room. Come on, you gotta have like oh, come on now. You gotta have timers specific to the area, specific to, you know, when you reset the area after all, because that's how you do speed running otherwise. You're gonna be waiting around here a really long time, you understand? Well, so much for hoping that these things are gonna be some easy health. I'll get it eventually. All I gotta do is just kind of keep moving, right? That's at least the way I look at it. Good. I suppose I could try to jump into the portal right now, but I think that this is built in a way that I'm just gonna like go around in a circle here instead. Get a little bit closer. Yes, much better. There we are. And you know what? I'm not even going to mess around with those guys. I'm already having a hard enough time as it is. Regardless, at least it's a health backup, I suppose. Okay. Come on. Stop spinning around so quickly. This is, I don't know, sort of contrived, I suppose one could say. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. I see. That's actually pretty clever, but at the same time, too, it's like it was in such a hurry to get into that in the first place that it's like didn't really think too much about how exactly I was going to make this work. Okay. Yeah, I suppose you can actually see, like, what is happening on the other side here. Which is honestly a pretty clever way to go about doing that. Darksiders, I gotta say, for everything I've seen in the game, it's like the puzzles have actually been pretty clever, but it's still actually like quite simple. Like, I don't really feel, well, with the exception of maybe the start of the video, I don't really feel particularly stupid for missing. It doesn't take me too long to figure it out. Now, the question is, are we going to be fighting some ethereal floating ghost characters? only this game had a bestiary, so I could call them by the right name. I could also look it up too, but you're expecting too much out of me. Look, if they tell me what they're called, I will keep that in mind. Nope, and here we go. You know, honestly, I was making fun of you at first, but perhaps the same could be said about you. Let's see if I got the timing down like I think I might. Come on. Yeah, that's a good one. Good start. Ah, not quite. I have gotten the last hit on that attack a couple times, but not like consistently. You can fly backwards as much as you want, but I'm actually like, when they're not fighting two of you at once, it's a little bit easier. So yeah, they can take quite a beat. All right, anybody else? Just another one of you guys, whatever. Wasting all your time yelling at me. Ah, that wasn't a parry. He said the thing. He said that wasn't a parry. I can't believe that wasn't a parry. I don't know. It seemed likely that it should have been. Okay. Oh, well, okay. That works too. Even when it's not dead cells, it's still not a parry. Okay, I mean, first thing I'm noticing. But it seems like they're not active or something? Or maybe there is an actual, like something of a limit to the distance that you can throw here. Look, I'm just gonna go do it. We all know it's gonna be a fight, but what's in this? What's in the chest? Oh, what a big surprise. So, hey, I suppose it's like maybe the first time that the Beholder's Key was actually pretty easy to get, but the door is going to be the real challenge. Just right as they start spawning. Hey, there ain't no rules against spawn camping as far as I'm concerned. All right. It's still unfortunate that you can't really use this offensively. Or if you can, well, okay, bye. Or if you can use this offensively, there we are. Told you I could get that last hit there. Okay. Whatever works, I guess. Or if you can use it offensively, I haven't figured it out just yet. All right, so what do you do here? I mean, it's a push block puzzle. It's been a little while since we've seen this, but what am I doing with it? That's the question. Okay. All right. I mean, I suppose what I can do is I can just, like, punch one of them in here, for example, and then see if that does anything. Maybe it's supposed to be weight. Like, I'm supposed to be weighing down the platforms, and that's how we're going to make this work. At least that's how I would guess. This is just kind of like get sucked in if I get close enough. It sure does. Okay, I don't necessarily think I need... I mean, I suppose it's an easy way to get upwards. But it's like, as of right now, I don't even have the soul beams active, so that doesn't really make too much of a difference. Oh, well, let's get both of the blocks on these platforms. I can easily kind of fix this up a little bit later. And then we'll see, you know, basically in time, I'll figure this one out, it seems like. Because, yeah, it is easy enough to just, like, get rid of... Like, I should be able to just jump to this thing, right? Yeah. And I'll be able to jump to this. And then I will kind of mess around with platforms to get them to lift back up. Maybe I could even jump on top of that, but I don't think that's probably what we're looking at right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, I mean. Not what I meant to do. Anyway. Oh, well, they got sucked in there anyway. Whatever. Hey, man, it all works. All comes out in the wash. So, is this gonna... This seemed like the highest one up here. But no, I guess I really do actually have to go on, like, the roof of these things now. Alright, well, that's unfortunate, but hey, at least I have a pretty clear idea of how we're doing this now. Okay, so. Once again, you. I said once again. Come on. That'll work. Or maybe it won't. Why you gotta do me like this? But anyway, yeah, here, just do like this. Don't worry, you'll get sucked in there in a second. And then lower you. Lower you. Okay, raise you. Yeah, lower that one. Hopefully don't get sucked in immediately. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump on top of one of these. Well, I'm going to... Actually, no. You know, I'm looking at it right now, and it's like, no, I didn't want to do that. Come on. Jump in. Do the jumpy thing. Why won't you do the jump thing? Whatever. Anyway. Just jump over here, too. But, Well, actually, yeah. Do that. Ah, can I get over there fast enough? There's no way. Oh, well. Yes, sucking war into the portal has been quite a pretty common thing when it comes to using this particular item right now. It's like, as long as I'm just kind of like, perhaps somewhat careful, it's not going to be a big deal, but it's like, man, it is being perhaps somewhat frustrating. Maybe if I jump on top of the roof of this thing, that'll be a little bit more manageable to do comparatively. I could also like drag this thing a little bit more over here. And there we go. Although I am going to have to... There. That was the plan. Took a second. Look at these cool ethereal chains, but it's like yeah, that should lift me up high enough to be able to get to the beholder key, I believe. There we go. That was probably not the right way to do that now, was it? I'm not going to complain. All right, really starting to get up here. But this is probably also the last little section before I get to the laser, if I was going to take a guess. In fact, is it right here? No. Oh, just that thing. So do I get double extra height if I charge it up and then go through this. Oh yeah, there you go. I knew it. Get extra treasures for that too. But then just... What's this down here? Oh, okay, never mind. I suppose it's like either way you're getting the treasure. It doesn't really matter. What's going on with these walls? There's just like skeletons on fire. That is a weird choice, I gotta say, but sure, why not? I'm seeing one of the mirrors down there, which are clearly going to be used for the upcoming puzzle. Well, at least after I beat another one of these things. Hey, I know how this thing works now, so comparatively, this one should be simple. Oh man, I hate this fight. It's so slow, and I keep dying because I'm getting impatient. Okay, well, anyway. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start using Chaos Form to basically tank some of this guy's attacks to make sure that he actually does confirm the hit on the portal here. Because it's like, if you're a little bit too fast, he will, in fact, totally miss hitting the portal. Because it's like, that does a lot of damage, but it's also like, he does aim for a very long time. So, well, anyway. I have tried everything. I've tried, like, hitting this guy as much as possible. I've tried going Chaos Form. I've tried, like, using portals on the surface there. He will not pick that thing up any faster. Okay, you want to go for a big hit? No, you want to go for the swing. Oh, well, I suppose it's time to, maybe talk a little bit about the lore. I was saying it's like, clearly the seven seals have not been broken. I do think that is eventually going to be a bit revealed. That it's like it has something to do with War getting possessed with... Good. Well, okay, that at least hit it. War getting possessed with whatever the red demon is, the chaos form. And that it's like... That sort of thing caused him to hear the call, even though, he shouldn't, basically. But aside from that, it's like, yeah, the Destroyer's using the Well of Soul to kind of buff up himself, and that's the only thing that seems to be making him quite powerful. Because otherwise, it's like, even at the start of the game, he did manage to... Man. Even at the start of the game, it's like he did manage to have his eye taken out by War, even in spite of that. But it seems like right now, a force to be reckoned with, even compared to the Prince of Darkness himself, I believe is what they said. I mean, certainly when you do stuff like eat a bunch of Hearts of the Chosen and stuff like that, there are ways that you can, become super powerful, it seems. Even to the point that you can get one of the horsemen on your side? I don't know. Alright, this guy does seem to go kind of, super form for a second, so maybe watch out there. Well, here, can I just get the portal from this far away? Yes, okay. You can do that, you can do that, and then just mash B, it seems, because that was, I was trying to land on top of the guy before, and that was maybe a mistake. Nope, not quite. There we go. All right. What a fight. Like I said, I hate it. But rule of threes should say... Yeah, do it. We done now. Okay, now to go back and do the rest of the puzzles, which I think are probably going to be perhaps something of a thing, if I'm going to guess, because it seems like you got to get the portals down there, well, not the portals, but the mirrors down there to be reflecting the beam correctly, which is quite the concept just by itself. But maybe it'll be easier than it seems. Clearly I already know that it's like... Okay, and then hit that down. You know, you think that this would be like the point in time to be trying to use like the Is that not enough? Oh wait, there's another. It's actually been kind of a second since I've used this. Yeah, you think this would be the time to be using like the time, the slowdown stuff again, because that would, I don't know, that would make sense if we were going to be like on a timer for a lot of these mirrors, but I suppose not. All right, well that was the simple one. At least I got my health back, or at least a good chunk of my health back. Now this is going to be the one that I'm thinking might be something of a sticky wicket. All right, and where do I want the beam to start coming out? I mean, I think that it's probably... Okay, well, first off, let's kind of get, like, an idea of what I'm looking at here. I'm going to open up these chests, get all my rock, get back to full health fully. And it's like, okay, so I want the beam to eventually come out there. So it seems likely that... Let's not jump the gun too much here. As long as I make sure that I get rid of the second portal, it should be fine. And yeah. Oh, okay, I can actually see it all the way from down here. That works out fine then. That means that I won't be able to screw this up too easily. Good, good. Right, so it seems like that one's probably going to need to be lined up with the door, which means immediately I'm just going to, like, dump the crate from this. And, yeah, sure. Oh, what? Again? Oh, no, that's just that. And there's nothing on the bottom of this one. So the way that so yeah, if I was going to guess, I would say that this one should probably be the one that gets some sort of, to get lower down a little bit. Maybe even having both boxes on it, if I was going to take a guess right now. Just because it seems like that's the one that needs to be pretty low. Well, let's take a look. And then, like, I'm going to want to have the laser beam coming out from here. You know, coming out from this, going onto that. All right, so let's just, you know, cancel that. Go up here, get this. Oh, that was just it. Okay, then. Nothing more complicated than that. I don't know. When I was looking at that, I was just thinking, it's like, that might be pretty tricky. But as it turns out, nah, it's actually totally fine. Totally easy, in fact. Now gonna have to get that comboed with that once again. All right, and then actually just cancel this one out, and then go get the beam back on here. Can I get it? No, not quite. But it's like, yeah, that should be enough to shoot it through the area I need to then, right? Now that sound says yes. Cancel that. Go do that, and there. Now I got a clear path back. Yeah, no, this is, like I said, this is pretty cool. I think there is a lot of pretty neat puzzle-solving type of stuff going on here. And none of it has been too complex just yet, thankfully. Okay, well, seems pretty clear what I'm going to be doing from here. Although, yeah, how am I even going to be redirecting this sort of thing? I mean, I guess it's the same sort of thing that I did last time, where it's like, hey, hit multiple of these at once. No, unfortunately, yeah, okay. But first off, let me take a look. See, like, where exactly... Or, oh, no, I guess he stay up. There, it's not a time thing. Okay, good. I'm actually happy to see that. Well, actually, first, do that. Then do whatever's over here just real quick. I don't think that was the one that I opened up, but it seems very suspicious nonetheless. Yeah, okay. I thought so. Oh, and in fact, that's actually another core. Good. All right, now then. Once again, I hate that this is on a timer like that. Okay. Okay. No. I suppose I'm going to have to actually jump on over here then. That's not great. But is an acceptable sort of situation that I'll find myself in here. At least it seems like they got rid of the enemies. I guess the bats got bored and left. Oh, wait a second. That's why they opened up the grappling hooks. Of course. What am I even thinking? Like, yeah. No, I got it now. That's like literally the explicit purpose as to why they open those things up. Now, unfortunately, I do think I am going to have to, like, teleport over here real quickly first. Maybe I can just, like, do this. Not quite. I don't know. Looking for shortcuts, maybe not the best idea right now, but the payoff, though, the payoff could have been immense. It wasn't, but it could have been. All right, come on, get back over here again. Still got the grappling hook in my inventory for good reason, after all. The abyssal chain, as you will. Something that also maybe could... I don't really know. It's like, maybe that could actually take out, like, the ethereal characters a little bit easier if I tried chaining them. I'm going to go try a couple things on that if I see them quite a bit more, because... It's like I'm just thinking right now that those things seem to be the most frustrating to deal with as of right now. Yeah, and then here's this. All right, and is that one going to go directly to the door, which I need to? Yes. Okay, so the plan then is going to be that I need to get these two get lined up in a way that they'll reflect onto... with all of them at once, unfortunately. It does seem like they are timed, even though it's like a very long timer. Alright. Well, I suppose I can sit on top of this, and this should be able to hit all three of them. Yeah, that's hopefully a little bit better of an idea than what I was going for. Oh, no. Okay. Maybe not then. No, I can. So where did I go wrong is the question. Okay, hit that there. And then that goes up there because that's not onto the portal then. And that goes to... Oh, it goes over there. Okay. Then get rid of that one, replace it with this one, and this should be good then if I'm not entirely off base right now. No, hit it real quick. This should be the puzzle solved, right? There we go. Good. I was afraid I might have had to do that again. Can I just, like, jump over here? That would be very nice, by the way. Okay, good. That was very nice, by the way. Yeah, I don't know. With the way that those mirrors were reflecting, I thought it was going to hit the one down on the bottom there. Because, you know, and, like, I was supposed to have, you know, one of them up, but, like, two of them up, but then, like, one of them was supposed to be down, and that was going to be the puzzle. But no, it was actually get all three of them up at the same time that you had those two little portals open. A little bit simpler than I was expecting. Alright, in the meantime, this should be the last one, and then I guess go fight Straga, and I might see if it's just gonna be, you know, right to the destroyer, because I'm curious. This might actually be like the final episode at this rate. Certainly been going for a while now, but also at the same time. Oh, right. I need bombs here too, don't I? Where am I getting bombs? Always a question. And I suppose there is a third one that I gotta do as well, but might not be as large as the other two. Yeah, where... Okay, so yeah, there's the question right now. Where are the bombs? Oh, it's literally right here. Okay. I was thinking that was going to be a bigger puzzle than it was. Are you kidding me? You, Azrael, you are trying my patience here. All right, is this going to do it? Well, I mean, as soon as I can actually get the portal to hit on the thing, but this should be able to line it up to actually hit one of these statues. I don't really know which one, but one of them certainly. That bomb, I tell you. Getting the timing down for some of this stuff is not difficult, but, you know, maybe jumping the gun on throwing one of those bombs and then holding on to a hot grenade for too long is not a great idea. So, is that not enough? Because I thought that was going to be enough. Maybe it's got to hit it like another time. Or maybe what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to get on the ground for another cutscene. Because, yeah, okay.
The
Yep.
universe is sick, Horseman. The Charred Council refuses to admit it, but those of us who look, we see. We had to do something. An open attack on the Dark Kingdom would violate the treaty. What you're proposing is madness.
Azrael, evil darkens every corner of creation. Heaven waits. The Council ties our hands.
To question them is to question the Creator. Do you believe you know better?
Yes, old friend. I do. When the seals are broken, Hell will send its chosen to declare battle rights. Their leaders will be gathered in one place, and there we will sever the head of the beast. The Hellguard stands ready.
Breaking the seals will trigger the end war. The kingdom of man is not yet strong enough. Earth will be destroyed.
There will be no war, Azrael. We will crush the Dark Ones before it's even begun.
The pact is a sacred covenant. Even in victory, you will face the wrath of the Council.
They will arrive to find the seals intact. And it will be our word, Heaven's word, against that of the Prince of Lies. Now do you see?
The seals will be reforged. All will believe that Hell's legions invaded and were delivered to justice by our hand. For the glory of the light, will you do this?
No, Azrael. You old fool.
We broke all but one. Abaddon ordered the final seal not be harmed. He protected it himself.
Are you certain?
Without question. We dared not involve the Horsemen. We never dreamed we would have to, until it was too late.
Yet I am to pay the price for your betrayal.
Treason! War!
You will root out all involved and make them pay, starting with this one.
No.
Fool! You deny the will of the Council?
You heard the Angel's confession. My service to the Council is ended.
We made you. We own you. You're not done until you find the Destroyer and shut him down. Balance, remember? Get up. Azrael lives until he stops being useful. After that, you will do your duty.
Yeah, so as I kind of thought it was going to be something like that. Basically, hey, we're going to continue the war, and oh no, it all went so wrong. All right, well, anyway, probably just going to be the exact same thing where I just jump all the way up to the top again, because that's just larger. Yep, looks like it. Now that I actually know what I'm doing this time. Well, not like that. But it should be a little bit easier for me. I shouldn't have to cut around this to just start jumping up again. Azrael, you gotta stop. Like, shut up. Did you hear what the Shade just said? It's like you're gonna be free to be killed. And where am I actually going from here is the question. Oh, okay, so I guess you're actually just supposed to go over here. I don't know, I didn't see that open up in a cutscene. Whatever, it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Anyway. It's basically same thing, and then just keep leaping on up, right? And this does seem to be the final area that I have yet to be to, I think. Pretty sure. Doesn't look familiar. Well, it certainly looks pretty interesting if we're going to go with, like, big stompy type of things. Dang. Missed it. I mean, maybe not so much big stompy type of things as, like... I'm just thinking, like, they're going to crush me, basically, which does not seem like... Of course. Okay. What? I mean, that's not supposed to be how that was supposed to go, I think, but... Okay. Am I just missing this over and over? In all likelihood, yes. Alright. Okay, yeah, no, it was just shoot yourself across. Okay, never mind, whatever. I was, perhaps maybe looking at that as if it was more complicated than it actually was. In the meantime, it's pretty fancy. Okay. Well then. Oh, okay. And then just go right here, and I should be able to... probably, like, get from there to there. Good. All right. Now, the real question is going to be, how do I even get that to the area that I need to be? There's no, like, portal or anything down here, is there? No. That means that it's, like, it's going to be quite the tricky situation, isn't it? Well, I mean, I can try to, like, explode it, but there's no real point in doing that. Which means that... yeah, it's like, so there's a shortcut. I don't know, let's just see what this switch does first before I even do anything else. Okay. That just leads over here. There is that one bomb that you used to destroy the crystals back in the other area. So maybe if I just, like, you know, got rid of the portal here and instead replaced it with a portal that I could throw that one bomb into, that would be the actual... Shut up, Azrael. Come on. Yeah, just, like, find one other portal to open up, throw the bomb in there, and then that will be enough to destroy that crystal? I mean, there's that other bomb over there, too, but it's like, it doesn't really seem like there's anything I can do with that. At least nothing I could see. So I just gotta go get, like, one... I don't know. Find, like, some portal that I could easily throw this bomb into. Which I guess would maybe be, like, the one over there. Come on. I gotta get, like, something a little bit better than that. Like, this would be nice and easy if I could get that far. Maybe I can throw it from here? No. Well, I'm worried about it exploding in my hands. That said... No, it didn't seem to do it. Oh! Huh. If that was... I'm going to be honest, if that was a mechanic before, I did not remember that being a thing. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. There you go. Easy as that. What? Could you hook onto bombs? I really don't remember. Alright, easy enough. All I gotta do is just go, jump into the portal down here, I suppose. Make sure I charge it up first, though. Yeah, I do not remember being able to hook onto bombs like that, but I guess it's like... I was wondering if it was going to go full, like, Ori in the Blind Forest, and you were going to have to, like, get a portal to tilt 90 degrees and you know, use it like that. Like, be able to reorient yourself so you're walking on the wall. And it's like, no, that's entirely nonsensical is one thing. But two, I don't know, there's something. I haven't even seen a door around here. Where would that go? All right. Then I should be able to jump up on top of here, right? Because this is the sort of area that it's like, compared to what I was doing before. Yeah, right there. Now then. Now that I got the Beholder key, nothing stands in my way. Especially not Beholder doors. Which are kind of the only thing that you use Beholder keys with, so that's convenient. Another one of the elevator type of sections. Sure. And this one is green. Got orange, purple, and green windows around here. Guess that's how you differentiate the three sections. Sure, why not? No fights? Well. Oh, there we go. Never mind. It's like, really subverting my expectations, and then nope, not even close. And that should do that. Although let's go for the instant kill attacks, because I do believe the instant kill attack give you health. At least that's kind of how I've seen it so far. Oh yeah, and these guys in here. I mean, come on, it's the green section. Why wouldn't they? And big swing. More of the flaming hot skulls around here on the walls, it looks like. I mean, I do like the look of that, like a spiral section that you're seeing in some of these elevators. But to be honest, it's like I was kind of hoping that they would have more of like a gameplay impact because they seem pretty neat. but they're really just there for background. All right, come on now. You know, I kept saying that I was just going to get rid of, like, the basic sword wrath ability, but to be honest, it's a pretty good one, and I like it just for the AoE alone. Like, look at that. It's so easy. Kick around some of these things while we're waiting. Yeah, something I didn't even notice. It's like, at this point in the game, don't even get the ability to, like, pick up and throw stuff anymore. I mean, I guess, yeah, because it's like this isn't Earth anymore. It's not like there's just a bunch of junk hanging around. But it's not like it's no less contrived as, like, a magical building. You'd think you'd just find, like, stones or something places around here. Not quite the same thing as cars, but not entirely different either. And from the big smelly portal, it's this guy again. Which, how do you deal with him? It was, yeah, use this to get rid of his smelliness. Or I could also just do, you know, this. This is also quite effective. Just hit him off the edge here at this rate. Anybody else want to come out? Yes. In fact, it looks like quite a character. Nah, I tried to go for it, but it didn't quite work. Oh. Okay, so it's not just a throwing the shield in front of you. It's also a shield bash. That is kind of a thing to remember. And also, I'm probably supposed to be, like, hitting this guy in the back and everything instead of, like, going full on from the front. Ah! I just want to get it. Oh, well, I don't really... Yeah, I thought so. Oh, come on! Okay, let's try that one again. Hopefully I don't get hung up on the health chest there, which was kind of the big issue in the last fight. It should be okay. I think I got a good handle on how to take out Hammer Guy this time, which is don't get hung up on the chest. Okay, round 2. Let's do this. Still don't have the parry timing for that, but I don't know. I still want to try it out. I have a health chest here and everything, and I know that the shield bash does not really go all that far, so... It's like it shouldn't be too difficult of a move to counter if I'm just kind of prepared for it. At least in theory it shouldn't be, I suppose. All right. Well, there we go. Ah, the greed strikes again. Maybe you can't actually parry that. Or maybe it's just got very tight timing. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This should be it. Yep, easy. All right, where are we going from here? To be honest, I was kind of hoping that was going to be the thing to give me the soul laser beam going out, just because it's like, oh man, I really don't want to do another one of those fights against the horrible demon monster. Try that again. The horrible robo demon, basically. It's like that. It's not a great fight. It's not a great fight. Oh, I guess I actually just need to go in here. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. And then one last time. But what's the gimmick with this one? Ah, it looks like it's bombs, basically. So I'm just gonna, like, you know. No, okay. So it's a little bit more complicated than that. Can't really say I'm surprised, but at the same time, too, I was kind of hoping that it was just gonna be, like, to throw a bomb through to get the other thing. And... bam. Which, what am I even aiming this for? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now I'll give it like a few seconds here because it's not going to immediately go back to the area where I actually need to use this bomb. So, kind of make sure that I'm not about to die. Nope, and I was about to die. Those portals really do pull you in, don't they? Anyway. Alright, let's just instead watch this then. Okay, and now is the point in time where I'm going to do this. There. Easy as that. No. Okay. Well, I didn't realize it was going to be so far away. You understand? Oh, okay. That works too. See, and you thought that was that I was doing that wrong when, as it turns out, it was actually pro speedrun tactics. So, yeah. You know, think about that before you assume that I just did that incorrectly. Oh man, he's just gonna keep spamming this move over and over, and he is. So this is gonna be annoying. But at the same time, it's like, I can take him out fast enough. He is a, you know, kind of a lower level type of dude. It's like the other guy will not be too difficult to take care of. In fact, this would probably be the point in time to take out the gun, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Okay, wait. Okay, I was gonna say, is there a second one spawning there? Thankfully, no, but it could have happened. You don't know. Gonna go get this first. Sometimes the explosions look like something else is about to be spawning. Alright, alright. It seems like the best way to do this is probably circle straight to the left. Do it old, yeah, do it like the old, blood-starved beast, basically. No, this is like the first time I've encountered hammer mace. Not weak. I know how to fight this guy. Trust me. See, this should actually be it right here if I was going to take a guess. No. Yes. See? Cool, huh? Oh, really? I mean, I've said before, it's like these fights are starting to get pretty intense. When it's just like, yeesh. Okay. Okay. Probably want to take out the smaller dudes first here before I get too much into fighting Hammerman. MC Hammer. I tried to dodge with the circle button like I'm playing Dead Cells here. Oh, man. All right, then. This should be easy from this point here. Or it should be easy. Oh, man. Just too bad that I couldn't actually get the parry time before the hammer slamming, because that would have been fun. Okay. Now just have you kill the rest of your allies here anyway. Or not? Decide not to go for the spin move, eh? Okay, now you did. You just waited until I was in a better position. I feel like that was a little cheap. But at the same time, who am I to say what is cheap and what's not? Because I could easily just pull out Chaos Form here, too. Alright, then. Like I said, not entirely sure if that was infinite spawning, guys, or not. But I suppose it doesn't really matter at this point now. Because it's going to be easy to take them down anyway. Alright, go get that health then. Oh man, this fight never ends, does it? Maybe I am just gonna take out the Chaos Form because geez, you guys. It's like never-ending stream of it. It would say in Persona 4. I wonder if the spin move can hit both. If it can hit the other character. Wouldn't be opposed to that. Once again, not even going to be a problem. Yep. And it was not a problem at all. Surely there wouldn't be more. Okay. I was saying that with a certain amount of expectation. All right, well, what does it do? Okay, simple enough. I mean, it's not like certainly Darksiders has used the whole fan thing before, and I guess this is no exception. Or no, that's not a fan thing. That just is switch direction. And the question, of course, being, why do I want to switch direction? Okay. No portal at the bottom, though, which kind of makes a big difference. And what appears to be health chest. Health chest in what? No, that's a demon thing. I mean, I guess why not, but I don't really have much plans to go back to Vulgrim at this point, I think. I think we're about done with, like, talking to that dude for the game. Unless it's going to start getting much, much larger than I think. Okay, well, we got this. Got this. Got that over there. I'm just curious, what happens if I drop down here? Is there even anything down here to do? No. It's just some water. It's where they keep the water for the tower, I guess. So, maybe what I should do is I should reset it back to whatever the original position was and see exactly what that does in terms of changing up the layout of this area. Oh, there is also something to hit over there, too. Okay, so just taking a look at this right now, it turns it a full, like, yeah, 180, which, because it's symmetrical on both sides, doesn't really matter too much. So what is going to be the point of hitting this switch? What is going to be the point of hitting this switch when I actually hit this switch? Okay. What happens if you swim into a portal then? Do we have like unique water physics for this? Well, hit that back up first. Am I going to be swimming in midair if I do this? Or, oh, is it going to fill up the other thing with... Yeah, okay. It's going to fill up the other thing with water, of course. Yeah, I was thinking it's just like, well, what would be the point of this right now? But, yeah, no, it's actually way simpler than anything I was thinking of. I don't know, you go through a portal while you're swimming and you start swimming in the air? That's more of like a... It's not really the sort of physics this game deals in, but I don't know, maybe. Okay, well, having those reconnected there, what does that mean now? Certainly I've seen wackier things in video games, is the thing. Oh, okay, and it turns the center. Now that it's locked in. But once again, to do what? No, not wrong item. I guess just to shoot me over there. Okay, fair enough. Just jump right down here. Okay. Unique water interaction. That's not really something that I saw coming, to be honest. Makes me wonder, because it's like, it seems like this is the last thing to open up the cage, and it's probably going to be like Straga and then right to the Destroyer, if I was going to guess like the general flow of the rest of the game here, but still introducing a couple new things. Neat. No, they decided not to do the fights this time. All right, let's just get on with this. I hate this fight. But, you know, you ain't getting away from... Okay, and that's just a spike pit this time. I'm gonna guess right now that dropping the robot into a spike pit probably not going to be super effective when it comes to, you know, beating it. However, this is, well, as soon as I can get it a little bit closer. Yeah, maybe that's enough. Well, I do like this one already a lot more because I don't have to wait for it to break things. Oh, right, I do actually have to attack it afterwards, though. Ow. Just barely not enough. It doesn't really matter. I got plenty of health for this, and I also have, like, extra health. Oh, man, what a good hit. Give you that one right there. It's not going to make too much of a difference, though. But I'll at least give you props for the amazing hit that you got. Yeah, okay. And then this should honestly be pretty simple as long as I'm not getting hit midair again. Whoa, that was too close, actually. There we go. Okay, I like this fight a lot better. All right. You don't actually need to do that. You just instant kill attack. Right, send the souls of the damned into the soul capture device, I suppose. We can go over... How exactly does this work right now? It's like, are we overloading the big prison statues? What would you even call those heads? I don't know, but it's like it is a very silly looking type of Oh, am I actually supposed to jump out here? It's a very silly looking type of prison set. No? Yes? Wait, what? Strange. But anyway, I suppose I can also just shoot the portal out there then when I get down there too. Man, remember when I had a horse? Just wanted to point that out real quick. Good old Ruin was here for roughly 20 minutes of game time before leaving. Oh, okay. I suppose it might have been worthwhile to look around first. Anyway, I guess this would be the actual area you need to go to get back to the bottom here. No horses allowed inside gigantic demon floating towers. Oh, thanks for showing up, Mirror guys. I guess. I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to worry too much about it either way. Well, I guess there's just nothing really else to hit there. Just get that one to move over and you're done. No timing puzzle or anything. No muss, no fuss. Yeah, I was thinking that I was going to have to hit it from the that one portal that I opened up on the tower there, but I suppose not. It wasn't really relevant in that way. Unfortunately, I am going to have to get kind of close to this thing to be able to hit it with the Voidwalker. Alright, come on, get me back over there. Shouldn't, I mean, this one, I think, maybe a little bit more complex compared to the other one, but, like, not tremendously so. Can't really see what I'm looking at right now. Too many soul lasers going through here. And then basically I'm going to, oh wait, first. Just close that one real quick. And then send it through, and this should be easy enough to do. There's just a little bit of waiting around on these floating platforms, and that's it though. Noticing off in the distance, you have just stuff like just random arches floating in midair. I wonder if the floating islands actually have any sort of use, or if they're just mostly a cosmetic thing. I mean, obviously, it seems like each one of the areas that I'm going to right now is more or less. Hey, can I just get? Yeah. No. Not so fast. Something I didn't really think about, though, is that... Yeah, that's not actually the portal on the right one. That's a portal on the one closest to me. So, gotta do the puzzle proper anyway. Okay, but hey, at least this one doesn't have like an extra little platform to go jump onto. So, that's nice at least. Yeah. Alright, time to go beat Straga, a demon that sounds very threatening, but I honestly don't know anything about. He sounds very threatening, though. Okay. I guess we'll so get it to turn 90 degrees, right? How strange. Well, first off, get that open. And I guess, yeah, you really just have to, I don't know, this seems very straightforward. Like, maybe it's not supposed to be difficult. That's fine. I've certainly gotten hung up on a couple of these puzzles already. Oh, it's actually, like, quite fast that you need to hit those things. Okay. Oh. Well, all right then. Never mind then. I guess it is as simple as that. As it turns out, I was right the entire time. Who could have guessed? Certainly not I. I mean, how often does that actually happen for me when it comes to puzzles on the first try? Okay, anyway. So yeah, it seems like what I'm going to want to do is get like a portal there, portal over there, then activate and... activate, do that whole thing. Get that going. Actually hit it correctly. Ah, dang it, and mess it up. Just kind of got to juggle a couple things here. Okay, it's fine, though. I mean, this is probably also the better side to have it on, comparatively, too. Now, is that enough? That was definitely not enough. And also it didn't actually... What? Okay, come on now. Feel a little bit cheated out of my... I can just do it like this then instead. Now where is the door that I'm trying to get to? Okay, well, whatever that one portal is there for, I suppose it didn't really matter. Because it was just as easy as that. All right. Enough of this malarkey, then. Let's go finish up this area. Gonna get a fight this time, though? Never really know exactly how that's going to work. Also, I gotta say, it's like, yeah, for having those one Wraith enemies get introduced, it's like, I kind of expect to see them a little bit more, considering how difficult they were. I thought that was going to become kind of like the major enemy of this area. As it turns out, no, it was just like the one-time thing, for the most part. Maybe we'll see a little bit more in the build-up to the final fight. In the meantime, just... you know, throw on songs for the supermarket, and we're just going to keep going on down. By the way, I would highly recommend throwing on songs for the supermarket. That's a good soundtrack. Very 70s. Anyway. Okay, and then it's pretty much the exact same thing as before, right? You just go out to that. Hey, Azrael, how's it going? Is it one more beam and you'll be free? One final beam. Okay. I'm sorry, I messed up the line. Anyway.
Looks like you finally outlived your usefulness, Azrael.
And how do you propose to leave the tower once Straga has been dealt with? Straga and the tower are one. Even if you manage to defeat him, you'll be trapped without me.
We need him.
Pray the horseman doesn't make it back alive.
And if Straga is truly as difficult as he sounds, that seems pretty likely. So, well, at least for the first couple times. Alright, one final heal up here, and then I'm going to fight the tower itself, I guess? I don't know. Seems interesting. Maybe we're going to have one fight leading up to it, or maybe this is the fight. That would be a change. I said, you know, hey, elevator fights are a video game staple, but it's like elevator boss fight where you fight an elevator. Usually not something you see outside of Silent Hill 2. Nah, of course not. Okay. I just set these portals up right now.
You are stronger than Straga, remember it. But here, you face Straga with no hope of victory or escape. Straga is the mightiest of the Destroyer's chosen.
And the last. Your master chose poorly.
Straga will enjoy killing you again.
Oh, so that wasn't actually the Destroyer that I fought at the very beginning. That was Straga. I don't know. I thought that was the Destroyer because, like, something. All right, well. Okay. Ah. Neat. Yeah, okay. You're gonna need to get that back. And as always, it's always with the face. This time didn't try stabbing him in the eye though. Should have done so. It was pretty effective, to be fair. Oh, okay. That said, that said, it's like, hey, if we're just gonna go full on Shadow of the Colossus, I've beaten that game before. It's a good game. It's got to hit them in their big weak point on their back, or I don't know, like their arms or something. Oh man, that is. It actually does not do as much damage as you'd think getting hit by that giant fist would. Oh, or maybe the entire thing's supposed to be that. Well. Yeah. Yeah, and this is how you're supposed to dodge the big. That's supposed to be how you're supposed to dodge the big. Yep. No. So I was right to have that set up there, but it was just not clear if I want to do that immediately or not. Oh. Straga big into punishment, apparently. Okay. Oh, okay. Still using the portals again, okay? Fortunately... Not likely, considering I'm already on your back outside. Camera getting a little bit funky there. Somehow I'd imagine Straga is not the sort of character that can reach their back very easily. If I was going to take any guess. Okay. So it seems like whatever you're going to be doing, it's like... Go set up the portals immediately, because that's going to be just the most effective way to be dodging a lot of these attacks. So what does the Destroyer actually look like then? Because I thought this guy was the Destroyer. I don't know. I mean, unlikely. It's not like this game works off continues. What is Calderon? Okay, a little bit of extra health then too, right? Okay. No. Didn't really mean to do that, but whatever, it's fine. At least he does also seem to hit his own allies too, which is quite helpful for me. Whoops, maybe went a little bit too early in there. Okay. Now if you would. If only he knew that that cool design on his hammer was actually his undoing. It is a pretty cool design, though. Much like Shadow of the Colossus. It's like you get these cool tattoos and you don't really think, hey, might be the way I die.
As I said, Straga and the tower are one. Now let's see how useful I can be.
Into the well! Hurry!
He came to me after his death. Abaddon, alive, and I wanted so much to believe. I was such a fool.
Azrael, you saw Abaddon after he fell.
Saw him? I brought him here, to Eden.
What treachery is this, Azrael? Eden doesn't exist. Not anymore.
Ignorant sprite. I bore witness as the first ones were cast out and the garden fell to ruin. I could not let heaven's first gift and greatest weapon simply rot, or worse, fall to darkness. I hid it away.
The Tree of Knowledge. Then, Abaddon has been to the tree.
You must draw upon its gifts now. If some way exists to stop the Destroyer, the tree will show it to you. I never dared use it myself. Perhaps if I had, things would have been different.
And Abaddon, what of his gift?
That was not for me to know. Each who comes before the tree receives a different gift. Some receive nothing. Others are driven mad by visions, or simply destroyed. No, I cannot say for certain. Come.
All right. Also, what? I guess I don't really need this too much now, do I? But also, nah, I want to see where this goes.
There's no way across.
There is, for those who are worthy.
Or those who can fly.
Horsemen, you have fought against the darkness so long that it has marked you. Creatures of the light will sense it, as I have. In this place, you are worse than a demon. Conquer the shadow, then you may pass. Are you ready to face yourself in the light? Not all are prepared for what they see.
The mask of shadows.
Yes. You will see into the shadow realm for as long as you wear the mask. Fight well.
Okay. Man, it's just the way that, like, every single time they just have this some sort of wacky, like, magic artifact get introduced, and everybody's like, oh yes, the Mask of Shadows. It's very, I don't know, like comic book. All right, so is this one of those fights where I always do like me a good mirror match, but the question I think here is, what am I supposed to, like, get hurt myself? Is it one of those fights? Is it just supposed to be like your classic basic fight? And clearly this is not one of those fights where it's just like the enemy does literally the exact same thing as you and you kind of have to, like, figure out how to mess around with that. He just kind of has the same basic abilities, it seems. I do wonder if he's got his own chaos form. Oh, yes, absolutely. Well, that was good timing. Say that right now. Is he also invincible when he's in this form? Because I know I am. Or is the darkness supposed to be the chaos form? I always thought it was a separate entity, but because, you know, that's kind of what the game's told me so far. But also at the same time, I mean, you know. I wonder if I'm gonna have to take off the mask so as to, like flip in between darkness and not darkness or whatever, just to be able to actually do damage or dodge some of these attacks. Doesn't seem so just yet, but I don't really know. As it is, unlike regular enemies of the game, I actually find it pretty easy to dodge a lot of the attacks that the Chaos form does. Take that, me. My favorite mirror match of all time, of course, is in purple, because it's very clever in how it's done, and actually like a very good way to filter out power-ups for the final battle of that game, which I was a big fan of. I mean, overall, purple is just such a good game. I like it.
Abaddon's first gift awaits you. I will remain here with the Watcher.
I'm not letting the horseman out of my sight. Where he goes, I go.
Indeed. Go then, Darkling. Make for the tree. You will never reach the other side.
Hurry up. And don't forget who holds the leash.
Oh, that washer. Anyway, that was actually a lot easier fight than I thought it was going to be. Well, alright then. More floating land masses. Overall, a pretty nice area, though. I mean, Eden, I don't know. I could bring back... you know what? Let's just make more references to Dark Souls. Hey, you remember the dragon area in Dark Souls 3? Kind of reminds me of that. Okay, there we go. We got it. We got the Dark Souls reference in the episode now. Look, I'm sorry. That's just how it has to be. Is the first gift going to be another fight? No, apparently not.
Would you serve in heaven or rule in hell?
The storm is coming, Uriel. Soon, I will need you at my side.
I would follow you into hell, my lord.
They knew. How did they?
The best laid plans, or so the humans used to say.
You did this?
You plotted and schemed to call us to this world. I simply took advantage of your initiative.
No.
I will consider this an offering, Abaddon. And you, my loyal servant, join me and take up the mantle of the Destroyer.
No.
Once the throne learns what you've done, you'll be cast down, dragged in chains before the council. You're already damned. So I offer you this choice. Would you serve in heaven or rule in hell? Now, return to Azrael. Persuade him to help us. Then, together, we will change the face of the universe.
Abaddon must be punished. He bends the law to his will, laughs in the face of the council.
What proof do we have? The seals are intact. No doubt the angel had help, but from whom? Until we know, we must wait.
His act breeds open defiance. The council weakens. How long before we are overthrown?
We cannot stop Abaddon, but there are others who might, if they had reason.
We dare not send the four. Without proof, there is no justice, only murder. They will see no reason in this assassination.
We will send one, for whom vengeance is reason enough.
The blade is scattered. I guard the seventh seal. This world is ours. Heaven is ours.
You had to know it was a one-way ticket.
Well, that's pretty wacky. Okay, then. Just a twist after twist getting thrown on here. By the way, can you just take off the mask? All right, then. Well. So I guess you don't actually have to, like, eat the fruit of the tree or anything. Yeah, Well, I mean, the thing is, I was working on the assumption that Straga was actually the destroyer of the entire game, so, I mean, sure, whatever. Abaddon is. Why not? And I guess you can just kind of, like, switch back and forth between demon mode? Sure. Still doesn't explain chaos form, though. But, yeah, alright then. So, the reason that war was sent was because it was actually just a big dumb plan.
The Archangel?
He was betrayed. He is only a pawn in some greater game.
You must bring him peace.
Peace? Abaddon is the destroyer. I'm pretty sure peace is off the table.
Did you find any clues among the visions? A way to stop him?
There was a sword, one which broke the seals.
The Armageddon blade. But after the seals were broken, Abaddon ordered the blade destroyed on the very anvil of its creation. Horseman, I fear the blade is lost to us now.
It will be made again.
What else did you see?
Abaddon guards the seventh seal. He plots with others to storm the White Gates. Uriel will lead the Hellguard against him and fail.
What else did you see?
I saw nothing else.
I will open the gate to Eternus. Once it is closed, the garden and its secrets will be lost forever. When you are ready, I will begin.
Yes. Nothing else. Okay, well, alright then. I guess there's no real reason to be hanging around here. Can take a look at this fancy ghost brow. No, that's not a real ghost bridge. That's a fake ghost bridge. Yeah, it's a lot like the ethereal anvils that I saw earlier. It has a very similar sort of look to it.
Remember who holds the leash, horseman.
Yes, yes, yes. Alright, well, might as well continue on here. His wings are looking a lot less impressive as of right now. Now, it did sound like Uriel was the person who was talking to Abaddon in the first place, but I guess that's probably not the case. That's probably supposed to be a different actor because, I don't know. Sounded similar, but I mean, it's like,
Seek
yeah.
Ulthane. He will help you. He must help you. Abaddon will have scattered the sword's remains, hidden them where none that walk in the light could find them.
The Shadow Realm.
Yes. Use the Mask of Shadows. Assemble the broken blade. Then, return it to the forge of the Black Hammer. When this is done, return to me. Perhaps I can serve you one last time before the end.
Azrael, at any time you could have left me to my fate. Dead in the tower, lost among the ashes of Eden. Why do you help me now? When this is over, the Council will see that justice is done. I will kill Abaddon, and all who schemed with him.
We all must answer for our sins, horseman. When the hour of my judgment comes, I will embrace it. Whatever the light decides. Go. Waste no more time on me. And tell Ulthane, he is the last hope of an old fool. The blade was scattered over this ruined world. Find the pieces, forge them at the hand of the Black Hammer, then return. All
right, I guess that is going to be next time because, oh man, that is... There's actually a lot more of the game left than I thought, as it turns out.